Welcome to a Vanguard news video without the bullshit. Let's get started. Vanguard Zero kids can enjoy some Valentine's event sleeves featuring their favorite husbando playing with puppets. Meanwhile they can earn drag for lured in rank during the season it's filled with fishes. Time to show off some new promo cards that will be sold at a unreasonable price in the secondary market. For V Premium, Infrato Swallow once per turn while on Vanguard or Rearguard lets you pay 1 Soul Blast when it attacks while boosted, to put the top card of your deck to your open Rearguard circle as a lock card. If it's a grade 1 or higher unit, you return it on top if it's not. And while in your hand, you can discard it at the beginning of your ride phase, if your Vanguard is grade 1 or lower, to add up to 1 grade 2 or lower card from the top 5 cards of your deck. Not gonna lie, I thought for a second that Link Joker was getting a Combiner Super Robot theme card by just looking at this card's design. Horticulture Elf once per turn while on Vanguard or Rearguard lets you pay 1 Counter Blast when she attacks while boosted, to call a plant token to Rearguard, and that token gets 5k power. And while in your hand, you can discard it at the beginning of your ride phase, if your Vanguard is grade 1 or lower, to add up to 1 grade 2 or lower card from the top 5 cards of your deck. The rare instance that a female elf in Planet Crater be flat. Someone call High Elf Archer from Goblin's Lair. Their battle will be legendary. For standard, Stealth Dragon Tsukuyodachi when put into your soul from deck or Rearguard during your turn, lets you bind itself to soul charge 1 card. And while in the bind zone, you can pay 1 counter blast when 2 or more of your Rearguards were put into your soul at the same time during your turn, to call itself to an open Rearguard. It's actually kind of cute that Bushiroad still thinks that people care about Tsukuyodachi. This card isn't the thing that will fix them unfortunately. Molecular Cloud Dragon once per turn while on Rearguard gives 5k power to itself and a unit that was placed on Rearguard from the order zone by your card's ability. The only thing it works on are Archetypes Kaijus, Scouted Bee Heroes, products that become units, and ironically prisoners that got bail, since it doesn't state that it needs to be from your order zone. Knight of Soaring Wings Rakche, while on the back row Rearguard lets you retire herself at the end of your turn, while you have a Graham Grace Vanguard, to add a grade 3 unit card from your soul. She's basically Graham Grace's version of grade 2 Maple, but with fewer steps and a one-time use. This tournament promo pack will also contain reprints of Flaming Pony, Tearful Malice, and Charming Style Cecilia with new artworks. Barra Magnus players will be eating good tonight. Time to dust off your Mamorumi Yano Husbando Shrine, because Messiah's ride line were revealed in DSS-04. Neon Messiah is your typical D-series starter that Bushiroad decided to turn into Ibuka's pet in promotional illustrations like that puppet in Vanguard Zero. A Sleep Messiah when riding over Neon Messiah lets you draw a card and get a alter ego Messiah crest card. This pretty much confirms that Messiah will be the first brand gate deck to not utilize set orders, though I question why weren't crest cards just made to be set order cards in the first place. Besides the obvious reason that other decks could have ran them and had access to G units when a simple text clause would have prevented it. A Waking Messiah while on your soul lets you call itself to Rearguard when a grade 4 Messiah card is placed on Vanguard. Then you soul charge 1 card. And when this unit is unlocked during your turn, give 1 other unit in the same column as this card 10k power. Messiah players are going to have to buy 4 boxes of DSS-04 just to have a playset of this card, unless Bushiroad decides to provide 3 extra copies. Its ability alone will make sure it's a priority target for field control abilities, not to mention the mirror match will ensure that it gets bound immediately. Finally, Flowers in Vacuum Cosmo Wreath will be the Stride deck set's obligatory D-series sentinel. Ironically, Planet Wall Dragon seems to look better in a Messiah deck, but they are going for lore accuracy here. And that concludes this Vanguard news video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if I was wrong and Tsukuyodachi does become tier 0 due to its promo card.